Hi, this is Political News in 5. Today is May 1st, 2022, and I'm Aisha Osori. Now, there are three things to talk about today. The first is the APC presidential primaries and the new entrants. The second is the PDP screening of its own presidential aspirants. And the third, sightings in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Now, for the first, we're 33 days away from the June 3rd deadline that INEC has imposed on political parties to present the names of their candidates for the 2023 general election. And we're still having new people joining the APC presidential race. And we're still hearing from Abdelmu Abdullahi, the chairman of the party, that they're not sure which way they're going to zone the presidential ticket, which is causing a lot of panic amongst aspirants. Now, who is joining? First of all, we have Dimeji Bankole, who used to be Speaker of the House of Representatives, and also someone who contested to be governor of Ogun State in 2019 and came third in the polls. Now he wants to be president. We also have Governor Amusu, now a senator, also of Ogun State, two-termer. When he was leaving in 2019, he tried to install his own successor, as all governors are wont to do, but failed to do so. Now he wants to be president. And then we also have Emeka Nwajwiba, who is currently Minister of State for Education, who calmly dropped his 100 million last week. Not too much talking, just action. We also have Ken Inamani, former Senate President. We also have Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River, who also got his forms last week. Now, if you're looking at this list, the growing list of APC and PDP presidential aspirants, I'm wondering what is going on here. Here's a clue. Some of them are running not because they actually want to contest, but because they want to be cajoled and induced to drop out of the race, usually with money, or usually with promise of a position, which they don't have to fill themselves. They can field someone there to be their nominee. Then there are also some who are just there as spoilers to muddy the water. So if you're thinking what I'm thinking, 3 presidential aspirants for Ogun, all for APC tickets. Okay, go figure. Now, second is the PDP screening of aspirants last week, where they've gone from 17 to 15 because they've disqualified 2 candidates. Now, the first candidate was disqualified because he sued the party about the zoning. He's saying, why haven't you zoned the position to the south and specifically to the southeast? So, and they are saying you can't sue the party and want its ticket. The second person was disqualified for not having an NYC certificate. Now, I'm sure that's going to be contested because there's a court order, there's a court judgment somewhere saying that anyone who wants to run for election cannot be disqualified for not having an NYC certificate. Now, the whole thing is really confusing. You need NYC certificates to be appointed, but you do not need NYC certificates to be elected. You know, sooner or later, we're going to have to decide. We all need it or we all don't need it. Now, third was the sightings in Mecca, and I'm not talking about the moon to signify the end of Ramadan. I am talking about politicians, aspirants who are milling around Mecca. First sighting is Tinubu, who is there with, some people say, 100 million. Sorry. That's Tinubu of the 50 million soldiers. No, of at least 100 women and men in Mecca with him, praying for his chances, led by the Lagos State of Assembly Speaker. Some people say it's as many as 500, who knows. And then we also had Atiku, who's been there and come back. Apparently Saraki is also there. Nuhu Ribadu, who used to be the presidential candidate in 2011 for Tinubu's party, the Action Congress of Nigeria, he's also there. So it's an opportunity, I guess, apart from praying, for people to sort of, come see who's on whose side, who's on whose camp, who can be cajoled, who can be brought on side, because of course politics is a game of addition. You want as many numbers as possible on your side. Now, for the uninitiated, religion plays a huge role in our elections, especially around prayers, procuring prayers. Samba Dasuki, the former national security advisor under Jonathan's administration, allegedly spent billions procuring prayers for Jonathan in the prelude to the 2015 elections. Unfortunately, I think money can buy you prayers. Anyway, that's it this week. If you haven't gotten your PVC, please do so. There's still time till June 1st. Nigeria needs all of us to pay attention to what's going on right now. Stay safe. Eid Mubarak to everyone, and see you next week. Bye-bye.